Have you ever wondered what lies in the darkest, most mysterious parts of our planet? We're not talking about outer space, but the vast, unexplored abyss of our own oceans. Down there, in a world of crushing pressure and eternal darkness, live some of the most bizarre and fascinating creatures imaginable. Today, we're diving deep, thousands of feet below the surface, to uncover the secrets of deep-sea mollusks. Get ready to meet the aliens of the ocean floor. Let's start our journey in the Twilight Zone, a region between 650 and 3,300 feet deep. Sunlight barely penetrates here, creating a dim, eerie environment. It's in this zone we encounter our first marvel, the vampire squid. Its name sounds terrifying, but this creature isn't a bloodsucker. Instead, its name comes from its dark webbed arms that it can pull over itself like a cloak. It's a living relic, the only surviving member of its order, and it has some unique tricks up its sleeve. Unlike other squids that squirt ink, the vampire squid releases a cloud of sticky, bioluminescent mucus when threatened. This dazzling light show disorients predators, giving the squid a chance to escape into the gloom. It doesn't hunt like a typical squid either. It uses two long, retractable filaments to passively collect marine snow, a gentle rain of organic debris from the waters above. It's a master of survival in a low-energy world. As we descend further, past 3,300 feet into the midnight zone, the pressure becomes immense, and the world is completely devoid of sunlight. Life here has to create its own light. Enter the jewel of the deep, firefly squid. While it's technically more of a shallow, deep-water dweller, its light show is too spectacular to miss. Each year, millions of these tiny squids gather in Toyama Bay, Japan, for an incredible spawning event. Their bodies are covered in special light-producing organs called photophores. They can control the brightness and pattern of these lights, creating shimmering, pulsating displays of blue light. Scientists believe they use these light shows for communication, attracting mates, and camouflaging themselves against the faint light from the surface, a technique known as counter-illumination. It's a breathtaking natural spectacle, a river of stars flowing through the ocean. But not all deep-sea mollusks are about light shows. Some are built like tanks. Let's plunge deeper, to the hydrothermal vents on the ocean floor, over 8,000 feet down. These are volcanic fissures spewing superheated, mineral-rich water. It's an extreme environment you'd think is inhospitable to life. But here, we find the scaly foot snail, also known as the sea pangolin. This incredible gastropod has a shell and foot covered in iron sulfide scales, literally wearing a suit of metallic armor. This is the only known animal to incorporate iron into its skeleton. Why the armor? It's likely for protection against the toxic environment and predators like crabs. But what's even more amazing is how it eats. It doesn't have a mouth in the traditional sense. Instead, it hosts chemosynthetic bacteria in a large gland. These bacteria convert the toxic chemicals from the vents into energy, which the snail then uses to survive. It's a perfect example of life finding a way in the most unlikely of places. Now, let's talk about giants. The deep sea is home to some truly colossal creatures, and the giant squid is the stuff of legends. For centuries, tales of the kraken, a monstrous sea beast, terrified sailors. These stories were likely inspired by real-life encounters with the giant squid, reaching lengths of up to 43 feet. This is one of the largest invertebrates on the planet. Its eyes are the size of dinner plates, the largest in the animal kingdom, perfectly adapted for spotting prey in the near-total darkness. We know very little about them because they live at such extreme depths, but thanks to remotely operated vehicles, we've finally captured footage of them in their natural habitat. We've seen them hunting, using their two long tentacles armed with sharp-toothed suckers to snatch prey. They are locked in an eternal battle with their only known predator, the sperm whale. Scars from giant squid suckers are often found on the skin of these whales, a testament to epic deep-sea duels we can only imagine. But the giant squid has an even bigger cousin, the colossal squid. Living in the frigid waters around Antarctica, it's shorter than the giant squid but much, much heavier. It holds the title for the largest invertebrate on Earth. What sets it apart are its arms and tentacles, which are equipped with a deadly combination of suckers and sharp swiveling hooks. Imagine being grabbed by that. It's a formidable predator, and like the giant squid, it primarily battles sperm whales in the deep. The colossal squid remains one of the most mysterious animals on the planet, with very few specimens ever studied. Each one that surfaces teaches us a little more about this deep-sea titan. Let's shift our focus to something a bit more delicate, but no less strange. The Dumbo octopus. Named for the large, ear-like fins on the side of its head, this adorable octopus looks like it flew straight out of a Disney movie. These fins aren't for hearing, they're for swimming. The Dumbo octopus gracefully flaps them to glide through the water, thousands of feet deep on the ocean floor. Unlike most octopuses, it doesn't have an ink sac. In the pitch-black darkness of its habitat, squirting a cloud of ink just wouldn't be a very effective defense. It also swallows its prey whole, which is another unusual trait for an octopus. They are rarely seen, but every sighting is a treat, showing us a softer, more whimsical side of life in the deep. Another group of fascinating deep-sea mollusks are the sea butterflies, or pteropods. These are not insects, but tiny, free-swimming snails that have adapted to a life adrift in the open ocean. Their foot, which a normal snail would use to crawl, has evolved into a pair of wing-like structures that they flap to fly through the water. They are a crucial part of the oceanic food web, eaten by everything from krill to whales. But these beautiful creatures are in grave danger. Their delicate, transparent shells are made of aragonite, a form of calcium carbonate that is highly soluble in acidic conditions. As our oceans absorb more carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, the water becomes more acidic. This ocean acidification is making it harder for sea butterflies to build their shells. And in some cases, their shells are literally dissolving. They are the canaries in the coal mine for ocean health. And their fate is a stark warning for the entire marine ecosystem. From the armored snail to the light-up squid, the deep sea is a realm of endless innovation and adaptation. These mollusks have evolved incredible solutions to survive in a world of extremes: crushing pressure, freezing temperatures, and total darkness. They create their own light, wear suits of armor, and form symbiotic relationships with bacteria to thrive, where we once thought life was impossible. Every new dive, every new discovery, rewrites what we know about life on Earth. These creatures are not monsters. They are survivors, pioneers of the deep frontier. The abyss is the largest habitat on our planet, yet we've explored less than 5% of it. What other incredible mollusks and undiscovered life forms are waiting down there? What secrets do they hold about the origins of life and our planet's future? We're just beginning to scratch the surface. The deep sea is a treasure trove of biological wonders, a reminder of how much there is still to learn and protect. Thank you so much for joining us on this incredible journey to the bottom of the ocean. The world of deep-sea mollusks is proof that reality can be far stranger and more wonderful than fiction. If you were amazed by these creatures, hit that like button and subscribe for more adventures into the unknown. Let us know in the comments which deep-sea mollusk fascinated you the most. Till next time, stay curious.